Okay, guys, welcome to the second episode of the Half-Assed Podcast. You're here with me, Paul Bowen, and my good friend
Laurie.
So basically, we had our first podcast last week.
Yeah, last week.
Last week, okay. Pretty successful. You might, if this is your first time, you might want to go back and watch it. Picked up a couple of, how would you say, experiences.
Oh yeah,
we realised possibly a little bit loud, so.
We're just going to stay about this far away from the microphones from now on.
Yeah, don't.
No screaming at each other.
Don't be shouting. Not like this, you know what I mean?
We won't get excited.
Try.
Nearly got excited.
Yeah. New feature this week. Okay, we've ditched your Aldi special camera. And we've got the GoPro.
And that looks pretty good, actually.
It's got a Pro.
We watched it just before we came on air, and it looks weird. So if you put your hand up to it like that.
It does look a bit weird. Like, I'm hoping the wide angle, like...
Fish eye.
Yeah, you know... I hope it look good.
Pretty. Yeah,
does it look good?
We'll find out after the show, mate.
Yeah, we'll find out for sure. So basically, the first episode was obviously all about my hair.
All about the hair.
And I did say, I briefly touch on it, of why I got my hair.
You did. And do you know what? I still, being a good friend of yours, have no idea why the hell you've got a wig on your head.
Basically, mate, you know I struggle with the ladies. Yeah, like
I know what you're saying. I mean, like, if you meet Paul, I'll say this about you, okay?
Okay, go.
As opposed to you describe yourself. If you meet you, people would say you're not bad with the ladies because you have a lot of female sort of attention. You do get that.
Yeah.
With or without hair. You have a lot of personality, I'd like to say. You're a very charismatic, sort of full of charisma sort of guy, you know. So you do get a lot of attention, but it seems to be like you get so far.
Yeah, mate, I get so far.
You get so far and that's it.
Do you know what I mean? I go...
Yeah, it's like that wall just goes... Bricks start stacking.
Stacking. So, basically, you know, like, my like, relationships, mate, like, I worked out before on the way to the calculator. Yeah, I worked out to car. Like, if you add up all my relationships, it comes to, like, 2 years of, like, I reckon, like, you know, I've had one for a year, a couple of months, you know, the odd few weeks, it's 2 years. Like, so if you say say you start your adult life at 18, which you do.
Yes.
Maybe see girls
Officially.
before, but any girl you see before 18.
It's a bit of a fuck about, like,
it's a bit, it's school love.
Yeah.
So, you know, between 18, I'm 28 now, 2 years. So that's 10%. No, it's 20%.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I've spent 2 years.
Don't make us do maths on the
2
show,
years.
mate.
2 years of the 10 years is 20. I've only spent 20% of my life with a girlfriend. Sob story over. But basically,
I feel for you, son.
Feel for me.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, I'm on the lookout for love.
Always.
Lookout. Like,
if one way to describe you is describe PB, he's on the lookout for love.
I'm on the lookout. Like, I'm not just after a quick leg over. I genuinely do want to find a fucking wife.
You do end up with a lot of leg overs. Not saying like that.
I've had my fair share, man. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean?
You are on the look for love.
I am on the
look. Seems to be a path.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
sort of attract that sort of has a lot of bridges that you can't cross or something like that. I'm trying to think of an analogy.
So, but anyway, believe it or not, mate, I do have my 3 rejections as well. So,
your 3 what?
I do have a few rejections.
Oh, I can believe that. Yeah, I've seen you.
All right, mate. So basically,
sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah. So basically, I was at a night out in Preston.
Okay, when's it? What is this?
This is
a rejection story.
This is a rejection story. So
love it.
And to see why the change happened.
Okay.
So over the years, like my streak has been going down. Do you know my success rate? I would call it.
Yeah.
So I go to the bar, nice looking girl. You know, not smoking.
Yeah. We don't have to grade it, but like.
A Charlie B.
A Charlie B.
A Charlie B. We'll go for our grading system.
Yeah, we'll go through the Charlie grading system. I mean, it's not offensive, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
you comment below.
You can grade us on the Charlie grading system. Like, that's absolutely fine.
And we'll tell you how the grading system works. Like,
we'll do that another time. So I don't want to feel bad this week, man.
So basically, you know, I see myself on par with this girl. I go to her like, hey, how's it going? Like, she's like, hey, you know, start making her laugh as I do, you know.
This bog standard night out.
Bog standard night out, you know, making her laugh. I'm thinking, bang, I'm in here. Do you want a drink? Obviously, you know.
First.
Sucker. I'm a sucker for buying a girl a drink. Yeah, absolute sucker. Do you know what I mean? Can I get your drink? Do you think they're gonna say no?
A lot do actually. A lot do. Like even like girls I've talked to in history. I'm not going to drink, but they'll talk to me like, they'll buy or they sometimes buy me a drink. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, mate, you might have it different to me. They like buy a drink and they're like, that's
I'm not trying to show off.
I'm like looking for him in the distance like this.
Yeah.
So, basically, yeah, so like I buy the drink, I get the drink, gets down, a bit more of a laugh, and I'm thinking, this is going somewhere.
Yeah.
So, as the ultimate, you know what I mean? My friends are waiting like downstairs. After they friends, I was out with one guy. Like my mate is waiting.
Friends, mate. It's okay. You don't have to tell us.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have like.
You don't have to be honest.
Yeah, okay. A lot of, like I'm struggling for single friends right now.
Oh mate.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I say like, you come to the end. I'm thinking, to progress this any further, I need her telephone number. So I was like, you know, can I get your number and we'll go for a date? And she said, and it was as brutal as this.
Okay.
I don't date bald men.
Oof.
And
that's a sense of realism you don't get. You know what I mean? Like in everyday life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a few drinks have to be drank for someone to be that ruthless.
Yeah, mate. But girls are so fucking ruthless. Like
too much fucking Love Island, mate.
It is like. Do you know what I mean? I don't know whether you know, the girl versus lad pressure is. What would you say, like?
In terms of what? In terms of being single and trying to pull?
Yeah, or no, for the fact that, say, like, so girls are always
or
like...
peer pressure.
Yeah, like, girls are like, oh, I have to, like, have Botox, I have to have fake tits, I have to have extensions, I have to have a booty lift, I have to have...
Booty lift?
Booty lift. That's the new one, mate, like, keep getting them booty lifts, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, hey! Do one of them in gym, like,
yeah.
Booty lifting.
Jiggle that shit up at me. Woo!
It's good. I like booty lift. I'm gonna keep a booty lift.
So, but anyway, besides that, so yeah, from that I was like I laughed it off for sure.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I was like thinking, you know, and I got home. And
how did that sort of altercation? I say altercation, wasn't really an altercation, but how did that like sort of end that conversation? Did you just fucking
it was
middle
pretty much
fingers and out of there, or?
Really, like, usually I would come back with a straight, you know, like...
Yeah, just shoot them down.
Shoot them down, like, literally, like... Or at least when I wake up, like, I still look the same with that makeup. You look like a fucking dog. Do you know what I mean?
True.
But, you know what I mean? It was that, and I was like, oh, right. And it just shocked me.
Yeah, you've
absolutely.
Got your guard down.
Just, like, it's very rare I'm stuck for words, and I was like, I'm going to my mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That must have been hard on you then.
The night before, like thinking, I went home thinking, like, what can I do? Like, and I was thinking about her transplants, and then obviously I found the hair loss.
You got the ball rolling.
Yeah, I found the hair loss clinic. Literally rung the number, like went on the website, say the discount code. I'm still promoting that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then bang, you know what I mean? Dreams come true and.
Well, I want to see now if any other people who watch this podcast shoot a comment in the section below, somewhere down there, and see if someone else has had that thing happen.
Yeah, like and yeah, if you've been bored and someone a girl has blatantly said to you, you know, no, you're bald, I'd never date you. Comment that shit, and we'll see how many comments.
See, like how many people have had that, because I'm not bald yet, and I wouldn't know what that entails per se. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've had things like where I always have a beard. You know,
yeah.
A lot of the time, I mean, like not always, but a lot of the time I'll have a beard. And I've had girls go like, oh, "Don't like beards. Don't date guys with beards." I'm just like, all right. You know what I mean? That's fucking weird. I mean, like, what a weird thing to like not like someone over is like hair. You know?
It's crazy. Like, obviously there are but there are some girls obviously that like. Oh, I won't have a beard, man. But you know what I mean. You can alter change a beard. Like, you cannot alter a baldness.
No,
well, you can actually now.
Well, you can. You just proved that shit.
You can alter that.
Legit.
You
man.
can alter
Legit.
that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's crazy. I mean, I'd like to know if other fellas are like sort of had that sort of, because I don't think ever been that ruthless. Like, I've been in clubs and like, oh, not even in clubs, just like, you know, like in places, you know, where I've like maybe been friends with a girl and then they've been like, oh, like blah blah blah, and I'm sort of like, you know, you're fucking great. I'm just either A, not there, or B, don't like you that much. But I'm not that ruthless. You put a nice little fucking spin
just
on it.
Just a friend zone.
Yeah,
friend zone, like.
And it's just like, for someone to be that fucking ruthless, I understand why though. If it's something that dwells within the back of your mind, and then suddenly they're like, it's because you're fucking bald, you ugly cunt. Like, you know what I mean?
Then no C-bombing, man.
What?
No C-bombing.
Oh shit, sorry.
I don't like the C-bomb.
That was in character though. That wasn't me saying that. That was that girl in the bar. Remember, she said that, Bowen. Yeah. She said that.
But like dating in general for me has always been like the bloody wall, and I think guys will agree with me on this one. You know, I have the free date rule.
I'm a terrible. Well, go on. Sorry,
yeah,
go on.
Free date rule. So I date them once, and then like obviously you're gonna question on that one if you're gonna see it. If I think there's a spark there, or like I think it can regress because I don't think everyone's, it does take a while with some girls. So, but I go 1, 2, 3. On the third one, not marriage material.
What? That's too intense for my liking.
I don't care if it's intense. Mate, I'm serious.
Well, I know that sounds very serious. That's probably why you're not finding love, because like that, like you can't meet someone in 3 times, like so in 3 separate times, meet someone and decide whether you like them. You can't.
I can't.
You can't, man.
I can't.
You don't even know that person.
I wouldn't first love
even
me.
after the 20th time. Like, you ain't on fucking How I Met Your Mother. This isn't an E4 fucking TV program. This is real life. You gotta meet someone and get to know them. Let it organically grow. That's how you find love. That's not.
I don't know. Like.
Of course, man.
I don't know. Like,
there's got to be a natural attraction.
Yeah.
There's got to be like that initial natural attraction. There's got to be that thing there.
That's the one I want. That's what I like. Yeah. I want that instantly like that.
But then it can't just be though. I'm in love with you, like that shit doesn't exist.
No, but like, can that exist? Like that'll exist after, like, if it's gonna go to that thing.
Well, yeah,
like
yeah.
Love.
You might get there. I mean, like, I don't know. I've got a very like abstract theory on love. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's hear it. Like,
you want to hear this?
Yeah, this is Laurie Mc.
Okay, so this is something that I watched a video about love, and it was just like a theory on how people love each other, and how people interpret love, and what they perceive love to be, and how this is why so many marriages like sort of break up, because you're always trying to achieve happiness through love. You know what I mean? And happiness can't be achieved through love, because once you get used to something, you're always looking for something more. Where as a natural human, our desires is to achieve more once we've achieved something. Like you say, once you get so far at something, you want to get more, and you want to get more, and you want to get more.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so
a little bit of bullshit. Not gonna lie.
No,
go on.
Because you tell me anything that you've achieved, and you've not said I either want to do it again better, or do anything where you achieve more.
Okay.
So anything, not just love, but okay. So then we go right. It's a story that was like a video circulating about a Jewish boy who loves fish. Like, have you seen this?
This is crazy. Like, there's a girl I got talking to.
She told you about a Jewish boy who loves fish?
No, she told me about fish love.
Yeah, right. So
this
isn't fish love.
It's not fish love.
I know what you're talking about now. This isn't that.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay, so the man said to the boy, "What's your favorite food?" And he says, "Fish. I love it." And he goes, "Do you really love it?" And he goes, "Yeah, I love eating fish. I love the way it tastes.
Yeah.
I love the way it smells when it's cooked. Hopefully not like the fishy smell, because no one likes that smell. But yeah, I love the way it smells. I love everything about it." And then so the man says to the little Jewish boy, "So you love fish? Is that the definition of love?" And he goes, "Yeah. I can honestly say, like, I love it." And he goes, "Well, you can't love something because you were killing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't kill something you love. You know what I mean? And eat it. Like, you can't love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't destroy something's life and eat something that you love. So, and it's all about selfless love. Okay, and to fall in love, you've got to be able to love selflessly. So if I said to you, right, say if you're a girl.
Okay.
I'm me. Okay. What do I love about you? A lot of people will do this test. We may do this test as like a social experiment.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, maybe like it's not like a funny one because it's like maybe dark, but it's like you go, okay, what do you love about your girlfriend? Guaranteed, 90% of the answers would be, I love the way she makes me feel.
Yeah.
The girlfriend said, I love the way he does something for me. It's selfish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's a selfish sort of interaction. I get something out of you, therefore you don't love them. You just love what you get from them. You know what I mean?
It's deep.
And yeah, exactly. And this,
I think we can do this and see how many fish love.
And that's what I mean. And that's what the fish love is do you love them? Because you go, I love the way, like if it was you, I say, I love that you're independent. I love that you own your own business. I love that you are confident. I love that you are you. right? That's love. Not, I love that you make me feel away. That's not love. You know what I mean? But that's what so many people who can't find love suffer with.
For sure.
Is because they're looking for something to fulfill them, and they shouldn't be. They should be looking for something that fulfills the person they're loving. Because if the person they're loving's happy, then you can love that person. It's true. I'm telling you, it's a true theory.
Mate, this is so deep. So deep. That makes the whole podcast, like, people are just going to be sat in there.
It's just like
what the hell?
The hell is he talking about?
Like, going to bed, like, mindful.
It's like, mate, why did we let Laurie drink beer when they're doing the podcast?
Put that down. It's only second can. Stop.
Sorry, mate. Anyway.
It's even Beck's alcohol-free. No, it's not really. But no, for sure, like, you know, there's loads of, you know, it's one of them, you know, dating is a funny thing.
Mate, I suck at dates.
I am
fucking terrible at dating.
Mate, you know what? I'm not too bad, but I'll tell you what. There's one date for me that just sticks in my mind.
You never really tell me dating stories.
I'm not telling you that. No. Like, I will tell you my worst date.
Okay.
Worst date.
I'm excited now.
Okay, so you're excited. So basically, it was like a bit of a friend, you know, hook up. Really attracted to her, just my type, blonde, you know, slim, you know, good eyes.
Okay.
You know,
Sounds good.
That's kind of my kind of type. Do you know what I mean? Just nice. You know what I mean? Just a nice normal girl.
I want to get an artist to come and do an artist impression of yours.
Yeah. I'd love to see it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a fake.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Real nice girl.
Yeah, natural beauty.
You know, bit of the so slipped into them DMs. Started talking to her, you know what I mean? A little bit of sorry. This is on Facey B. This is just on Facey B. You know, sent a friend request.
That's weird, but go on. That's weird to me, but go on.
Yeah, you know, so slipped in like hey, like a friend was called Nadine. I'm like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Like,
do you know this girl at all?
I know her friend.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah, I know her friend. Like, so that's what I mean. So she's a friend of hers. Like, I know Nadine. She said we'd be good together. Like, joking around, maybe a bit too forward. Maybe, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we should hook up. She's like, ha ha ha, you know, and started the bot.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
Mate,
go on.
The thing is, on a message inbox, rejection.
Who cares?
Delete.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Don't show anyone. Just delete it and walk on.
I'd just be like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know this person. It's funny though.
Yeah, it's funny. So basically, you know, it went from, you know, message to, you know, Snapchat to numbers and like WhatsApp.
So it developed.
It developed.
So she it wasn't a shutdown.
It wasn't a shutdown. No, believe it or not, she took that and
like what's it on that the no likey.
No likey. She kept
it. Was it blacking out? No?
She, like if she had a dimmer switch, it'd be like me.
Slowly going down.
So she. So yeah, she like, and it was like trying to push me into the friend zone, but I was having none of it.
Yeah, you just got your guards up.
So I got my guard, like, I'm pushing for this. She's my type. She's my girl. I want it.
Okay.
So anyway, I was like, you know what? We need to go on a date. And she's like, it can be like a friend date. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna take you out because I'm thinking if I meet her for real,
this could go somewhere.
Yeah, it could go somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
You have the power to do that.
I have the power. Do you know what I mean? I know I take a terrible picture. So, hopefully, every girl that's met me, believe it or not, goes, like, I've met, like, obviously, I've been on POF and been on Tinder.
Yeah.
You look better than you look in your pictures.
No, you do as well.
Yeah,
I think in natural, like, when I see you, like, here, if I watch you through this camera later, I'll be like, it doesn't quite look like you. It just, like, the framing and the angles. Yeah. It does it to me, though, too, as well. I think I look worse on
I don't know, maybe it's just that, like...
We're just not photogenic, mate.
No, we're not. I think it's the white, pale skin. I've
cover these. Let's go audio.
Like, I've been on the sunbest tonight, believe it or not, just to try and dark this stuff up. So I'm thinking I'll take her out, and I send her like, say, like, you know, I'm gonna pick you up later, and she's like, oh, what car do you drive? Now this is a point where I'm driving my Bowen's Pie van.
Oh that was a pretty good van.
White Renault. You know.
Yeah. I like that van. That was a nice van.
I like that van, and you know what I mean. It was, you know, it's an oldish van, but clean, tidy, did everything I want. You know, I'm selling pies. I can't afford my new Pimpmobile that I've got now at the time. You know, I'm building business.
I know what you're saying.
So I said, like, you know, I'll pick you up. She's like, what are you driving? I'm driving a white van, and she just put, it doesn't have it doesn't have writing on it. Does it say in Bowen Pies? I'm like, no. I'm thinking at this point, like, I really like this girl. I can't pick her up in the pie van.
How the fuck do you like a girl who asks you what car you're picking up? You're like, fuck that shit. She should like you for you. This is that selfish love, man.
This is a selfish love. So immediately I'm thinking, like, I don't I don't want to ruin it before it starts.
Yeah, man, you sound like a bit desperate, but it's
yeah,
okay, go on.
So, I fucking ring Eurocar, not Euro, Enterprise Eurocar, no. Mate.
No.
Mate, I'm telling you, I'm like, have you got a car I can lend?
Yeah.
I need a car, and they're like, yeah, sound. So anyway, I went. They had a car, like, yeah, we've got a car. It's a Nissan Juke, bit of a family dad car.
It's definitely.
It's better than a white.
What do they call them, like soccer mums or whatever in America?
Car. It had it was black and it had a bit of fancy trim on it. It was fine. They're like, yeah, we'll just open the boot and. Fuck me, I think like it just been in a stag do or a weekend. What? It just stunk of booze. I'm like, oh god.
No way.
So I'm like, spray some air freshener in that shit. Signed all the documents, paid my money.
How much though? Like we don't have to out them on the shit pricing.
I think it was like 45 quid.
Oh, that's pretty good. Then.
Yeah, it was alright.
I'd take that.
Yeah, it was alright. I was after a Merc or something like that. But
fuck, like why you rent a Nissan Duke? You're going to rent a car and you went. Fuck it, Nissan Juke, why not?
so I drive down the road, next minute, ping, engine management light come on. I'm like, oh, I'll ignore that shit. I turn around the roundabout, like, this crazy noise, and it's getting worse and worse. I don't know what it, and anyway, I'm like, I cannot drive this. It was you couldn't have a conversation.
What was it loud?
It was so loud.
Oh no.
I turned back around, I went back and I'm like, mate, there's something wrong with this car. It's like, oh sorry, like someone dropped a couple of 2Ps down the air vents and it just makes this crazy noise. So
great.
No, so basically, so I'm like, give me another car. I'm like, we ain't got nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna take the van.
They've got nothing.
They've got nothing. It's in Chorley. They ain't got a big range. I'm like, I'm gonna take the van. At this point, I'm pushing my time.
Yeah. Like what time frame are we on here? Like you're
so
picking her
I'm
up
picking
at
her
what
up
time?
at like 6:30. So it's like 5.
Okay, so you ain't got longer.
I ain't got long.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready.
I'm
I'm still at work. Do you know what I mean? I'm still in like a shirt and tie. Yeah. So at this point, I'm panicking. I ring my old man up. My old man at the time had
he has a Merc, doesn't he?
No, he had at this time point he had a Volkswagen Touareg, which is like a cheaper Ranger. He's actually got a Range Rover now, but this was like the cheaper version, but still smart as
it looks nice.
Smart as AF.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was nice, leather seats, the lot. Dad, where are you? I'm like, oh mate, I'm coming back from Cadwell Park. That was about 40 minutes away. Yeah. Any chance of borrowing your car? I'm like full on out, and I'm like, Dad, I'm taking this girl on a date.
Yeah, just
Dad wants grandkids. Down. He's like, I will come for you, son, and I will give you this car. Yeah,
oh, what a good guy.
Legend he was.
Yeah, what a good guy.
He come up, he's full of shit. I'm like, I need to hoover this shit out.
Yeah.
Fucking hoovered the car out. At this point, it is 6:30.
Oh shit.
So
are you ready yet? I'm not ready.
I'm ready. I'm not kind of ready. So I immediately message like, just running half an hour late.
Okay.
So. Half an hour late, you know what I mean?
Push it to 7. That would have been a better time. Anyway, like 6:30 is a real early.
Yeah,
date.
a little bit, mate. Yeah. So, anyway, I get in the car, start driving off. I'm like, my dad's had like a funny sat nav where you put in the post, because she sent me a postcode. You put in the postcode, you got to put in the street address. I'm like, oh fuck it, just put in the postcode. Yeah. And I got so close, and I was like, oh, I'll get that postcode now. Fucking won't register the postcode. Will not register the postcode. I'm like. And you know,
get that fucking Google Maps.
Get the Google Maps on. I'm like, I've no fucking service, no data.
Where was you?
I'm in Preston.
No.
Right. So I'm like, I've no service. I've no data. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I need to find out. I'm like, nothing going on. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm in a dodgy area. I drive a bit further. Still nothing. I find a Mackey's. I'm like, free Wi-Fi.
Ding ding ding.
Load that shit up.
Yeah.
And I went. Like Google, like, you know, like phone's not working or whatever. I was on EE at the time.
Whole network down.
Down on Google. E, if you're watching, you bastards. Like, I am under pressure at this point. I'm already another half an hour late now. From the 7 a.m. It's 7:30 now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sign on to the Mackey's free Wi-Fi. Send us your email. Send us your grandma.
You don't even know if she's like texting you like, get lost, Paul.
Yeah.
Standing me up like this. She could have flooded you with hate.
Exactly.
Like,
so
and you wouldn't even know yet.
Exactly. So I'm trying to sign up to the Mackey's Wi-Fi as well again, because I don't know how long you're allowed, but you're not allowed long, and you've got to send your grandma's birth certificate to sign on there. Do you know what I mean? It was really hard work.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm like texting, like trying to WhatsApp and saying like, phone down, I can't find you.
See,
I can't
sounds
ring.
Like a terrible excuse, doesn't it?
It sounds terrible. So I'm like, I'm driving, like, it wouldn't let me ring, it wouldn't let me do an internet call. This was before I figured out WhatsApp could call.
Okay, yeah.
I drive down.
If your data's down, it doesn't make a difference. If your network's down, you can't get your data, you couldn't have done a WhatsApp call either way.
Exactly. So, anyway, I'm like, I'm trying to find out where I've still got a number at this point. I'm like, I know where there's a payphone. There's a payphone on London Road. I'm gonna use a payphone.
Mate, and that's why they're still around, I reckon.
Yes.
So people like you. I'm telling you.
So I fucking drive up the hill. I'm going, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, find the payphone, flicking, get to the payphone. The motherfuckers had cut the payphone off.
Mate.
There's no payphone. I'm like, oh my God.
I would have gone home at this point. That would have been like,
this is 8 o'clock now.
You don't want me to do this. Someone out there doesn't want me to do this. I'm going home.
This is 8 o'clock now. So there's an Indian restaurant. I dive into the Indian restaurant. I'm like, hi. And they're like, we're closing. I'm like, can you just lend me a phone? Like, I've never had to ask for a phone. Can you lend me a phone?
Sure they will have done.
Someone lent me a mobile.
That's cool of them.
Dialed the mobile. I was thinking, she ain't going to answer for shit. Do you know what I mean?
It's a random number.
It's a random number.
Yeah.
So I call her up. I tell her, like, the quick.
She answers?
A quick brief. Phone down. No internet.
Was she
Can't get hold of you. She's like, oh, no, don't worry. Give me a brief description of where she was, because I knew Preston a little bit. Do you know, like, the Tile Superstore or something?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Turn left again. I'm like, I can't obviously ring you when I'm outside. She's like, just look for it. I'm like, just wait outside. I'm in a pimping silver Volkswagen. Help, like, you know, just look out for it. So anyway, a bit of lost and found again. Off I drive.
Mate, you would have. What time is this? Like half past midnight.
This is 8:30. So I'm driving. I get in there. Luckily, she walks in. She like slams in. The first words, "You're 2.5 hours late." Yeah. And from there, mate, it was a real uphill struggle.
Was it awkward though? How awkward on a scale of like 1 to 10? How awkward?
See, I don't really get too awkward, so it was about a 7.
Okay, like what was it like? You make a joke, she shrugs it off.
Yeah, but like
she's like, nah, I'm not feeling that.
It was like, yeah.
Oof. That feels painful to sit in that environment.
Yeah, it was painful. So,
like, I mean, you know, then when there's points where you go, is it time to call it quits?
Yeah, maybe I should have just said like.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't, because we've got this story, so keep going.
I am 100%er. So I pick her up anyway. From there, it did pick up, to be fair.
Okay, so where was you actually going to go to after all this?
For some reason, I decided, I'll take her to West is West, East. West Coast, West.
Oh, coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Did he even go on impressive? Over by the docks?
No, I went to Horwich. It's actually another half an hour away. To get there at 9. Luckily, they had a table, because obviously everyone's already fucking eaten.
And I've eaten there, and it's fucking horrible. But go on.
You know, pretty decent. Anyway, it went up. You know, it had a good day. She even mentioned her ass, so I'm thinking a bit of flirting. You know, she was like,
she mentioned it. What'd she say?
She was like, oh, I've got a good ass and all this lot. So I'm thinking, to me, that's like, if she wants you to look at her ass.
I don't know, but maybe I don't know. You'd have to see the context.
Thinking potentially eat that ass up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a potential few data later on. So you know,
dropping the seeds.
Yeah. So it was a quickish date, because obviously time was pushing on.
Yeah, so what, like, you get, I'm guessing, like, half Preston to Horwich, got to be, like, 25, 30 minutes.
20 minutes.
Even if you are booting it and your Vito straight down the motorway, you ain't getting there in, like, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was something like just gone 9. It was, so like, and like an hour, like I say.
Yeah, that place must have shut the shutters at 10.
Yeah, so like I say. Yeah, so it was out at, like, just gone 10, and I think, like, 20 minutes there. So say I got to, like, back to her, like, accommodation, because she was a student. It was, like, anywhere between.
Take her to a bar?
I don't know.
Like, just go for a drink
afterwards? I don't know. At this point, I'm tired. Like, I used to.
I can understand that.
I can understand.
You've had a tough day.
And this was like when I used to get up at like 4 a.m., like half 3 a.m. because I was started again building up the business early up. I was like, I need to go to bed. I took her back to her place at like anywhere between 10:30, 11 o'clock maybe.
Oh, that was a short day.
So, so it was quite short, but quite nice. And I'm thinking like, you know, I think I can pull off a second date. So obviously my next words are, second date? And she's like, and she just.
You can put her in an awkward position.
And she just went, as friends, yeah.
Oh,
so, friend zone. I've got the friend zone bracelet, trying to be attached to my hand.
Yeah. What was your response then?
my response was, I'm really sorry, but obviously, like, thanks a lot, but like,
say like I've got enough friends.
So she was like, at this point she goes, she's like, lip starts going like, you what? I'm like, I don't want to be friends.
Well, you shouldn't have said I don't want to be friends.
Oh, mate, I ain't got time.
They were the wrong words.
Maybe the only again, the day where I struggle.
You do say I don't want to be friends, but you say it in a roundabout way.
No, I was like, I don't want to be friends. I was just like, you don't want to be my friend? I'm like,
mate, that was escapism.
I was like, yeah, I've got enough friends. I'm really sorry. I don't want to be your friend. She starts fucking welling up. She's crying. This date is going from bad to worse.
It sounds like it's going from bad to worse.
Oh, mate. So I had the tears. So I had another half an hour. I'm so tired.
Like, what did she cry about for half an hour?
Half an hour about, like, she doesn't
friends?
have that many friends. She'd love to have more friends. I'm like, I've got too many fucking friends. I don't want any more. Like,
yeah, you're looking for someone to go out
go on
with.
the friends list. So, mate. Oh, God. And then, like, to be fair, you know what? We have stayed a little bit in touch and kept a little bit of friendship. So it wasn't all bad.
Oh, man. Was it worth her crying for half an hour, that friendship?
Definitely not.
I mean, does she feel like that friendship was worth half an hour crying for?
Maybe, like, we have talked a little bit now, and I think with her, she does, like, kind of thing, but I think, you've had your chance.
Mate, any girl that denied you when you didn't have hair, fuck that right off right now.
I think I should, you know what?
It's like, no. You know what I mean?
It is. There are a few that have, that have tried it, but
really,
there are a few.
Oh, come on. Actually, I'm not gonna ask you to name names.
No, I'm not naming.
Can't name and shame.
But they're like liking stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're commenting on
but that's
stuff.
What I mean,
they're expecting that.
Is it like that's what I mean? You don't have to name names, but is it like they were they denied you, and then when everyone saw your video on Facebook or whatever it was like suddenly there was like, hey Paul.
Yeah.
Hey Paul, how are you?
Yeah, hey. So I wouldn't say it's so much as blunt as that, but you know what they do? They like the odd picture. They like
just likes that you never got before.
Starting creeping in. It's like you've liked 5 things in a row now. Yeah. Like don't mess it. Like and they've messaged me like, hey, you okay? And like, to be fair, I got that many messages at first. I was like, you can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? You've been in that boat. You chose to jump out. I'm still sailing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sailing to Paradise Island. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Man.
I'm gonna land that boat.
Yeah. And they don't deserve to have a chat. Yeah. I mean, if that's what I said. If you're gonna be a selfish lover, you don't deserve to have.
That's what I mean. I've got this whole new breed now, and especially Tinder, mate.
Oh, mate.
My Tinder is so much better now. And in with her, mate. In fact, and I'm thinking this as
I've never used Tinder. I don't even know what Tinder is. I know what Tinder is. Like, you swipe left. Mate? But I have never been on Tinder. I don't even know what it looks like.
Mate, basically, it's all on looks. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes
what
or
is
no.
it like? So you take photos of yourself, put them online?
Yeah, so basically, like
a
Facey B Instagram pictures.
Okay.
Like 4 or 5 pictures, a little bit of description, like,
What? Just tell me can you tell me off the top of your head your description?
Mine is just literally like, yes, I'm that guy, because people go,
oh, you that guy?
You're that guy, like,
yeah, okay.
but it's literally like, I think I've just put like, I sell pies, I ride bikes,
Very
anything
accurate.
else, swipe right. Do you know what I mean? As if to, like, continue in it. And you know what I mean, you've got.
And what's the aim of the game?
The aim of the game. So like,
so
obviously, like, if you come across me, you'd obviously swipe yes. I come across you, I'd swipe yes. Although the setting's not set to male.
Okay. And
so we possibly So basically, me and you are now a match. The conversation opens up, so I can either message you.
It's just like a Facey B messenger, or like a WhatsApp.
Yeah, and then it goes from there to like, obviously, like, what's your number and let's go on a date. So, and that's about it.
Okay,
but
I
would be really interested. Like, now, in fact, this is going to be. I think this is going to have to be a feature. We're going to have to do we're going to do my Tinder with no her, and we're going to set up another Tinder and do my Tinder with her for a week. We'll open the accounts for a week each.
Okay, I get you. So it's going to be. Can you set 2 accounts like that?
I don't think I set 2 accounts.
Do it on my phone or some shit?
Yeah, maybe we could do it on your phone.
Yeah,
let's do it on your phone.
And I will like sort of log. I mean, I'm not going to chat. You'll have to do the chat.
No, we'll just see how many matches we get.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But we'll just see how many like sort of matches we get for bald against how many matches we get for hair.
Yeah, that let's definitely do that.
Okay, but I want to take like a sort of symmetry picture. Like, do you have a picture that's like not that old?
Yeah.
Like, so like a recently bald, because obviously the wig's quite recent.
Yeah, so. Definitely, yeah. So we could set it up like as if it was like me.
So I don't want it to be like you looking 21 bald.
Yeah, we'll keep the same description. We'll keep the same description. Everything the same. My name the same. The age the same. And then we'll just like see how many matches each one gets.
Yeah.
And
that's a great experiment.
That's a great experiment, and it'd be interesting to see. I could be wrong.
Man, do you know what that is? That's that selfish love I was talking about.
That's that selfish love.
You know, I want a man with hair.
Yeah, I want a man with it. And we can see, like, because I get, like, girls say, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I hear that a lot.
Bullshit.
Like, my girlfriend says to me, if I lose all my hair, it doesn't matter. I think it does matter.
I think, yeah.
I think it does matter.
But to be fair, at that point, mate, you've, like... The shit's sold, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's bought the car, she's signed up, she's on finance now with you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're on that one track road.
But man, like, you know what I mean? People like to upgrade their cars sometimes.
They do.
You know what I mean?
But the problem is when she comes to exchange it, is then you suffer, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
So, but like that's a feature.
I would like to see though if hair or no hair has a distinct sort of like, because man, I'm gonna be gutted. I'm gonna be gutted if hair like he's just like getting hundreds of matches and Ball's got like 2.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Little Paul sat there with his fucking shiny hair.
Maybe like we might make a lot of ball people cry. Like shit. Like is this the actual real
then
truth?
That's what man. You've got the answer.
I've got the answer.
Hair loss treatment clinics.co.uk.
Yeah, but
don't you worry about that now.
To be fair though, I think Bald Paul will get some matches. Do you know what I mean? He's not a bad looking lad.
No, I mean, like you say, not that photogenic, and that's what I mean. That's not me being mean. I mean, like,
I think you're right.
I'm not photogenic. I look fucking hideous 90% of the time on camera. But like you say, it's like you're not all round a bad looking guy, you know. But so I reckon you could get it.
Yeah. So like my dating is a lot more improved now. But mate, believe it or not, I've got some like secret dating news.
Why? What's
like
this?
There's something big happening, mate.
Well, like a big date.
A big date. And it's actually going to be broadcasted live to the whole nation. But
what, like via you, or
no, via a TV show. However, we're going to go on that another time because it's got to be the end of the episode now.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be the end of the episode. So basically, a little bit of a suspense there. We're gonna do like an episode X. We're just gonna drop it because we don't know when it's gonna.
I don't even know what this is yet. You're gonna have to tell me.
No,
you're not, me in.
I will fill you in.
Oh, cheers, mate.
But no, basically, thanks for watching this episode, guys. We're gonna be doing plenty more. Week in, week out, we're gonna be here around.
Yeah, we'll regular every week. We'll be here.
Like, share, you know the score. Comment on stuff you want us to talk about. Comment on what you'd like to hear next. Yeah. Keep that interaction going, and we'll keep them coming. Thanks a lot, guys.
Peace.